Let's do a story called Dofaemon, which I think is modeled after. God, what's the name of that Japanese show with the cat? Is it Doraemon?
I think so. Well, there's like so many cat animes.
Well, anyway. I am Nobita Nobi. I live in Kawasaki, Japan, of the 1960s. I do really bad in tests and sports. I got a box from the girl I love, Shizuka. It came with a letter. Nobita-kun, this thing is eating me alive. It's some kind of robot. I'm writing this from the hospital. I'm temporarily vegetative. Wait, how are you writing it if you're What? So I'm using Proloquo to go on an iPad in the 1960s. You have an iPad in the 1960s? My mom is helping me write this. The box of the thing that eat me alive is in the box. It's a box in a box? Love you so much, Shizu-chan. Why would you send this thing to... Why would I open something that would make me vegetative? I wouldn't be so dumb. We'll see. The box was a cardboard box, and the only writing on it was Dofaemon. This was creeping me out, but I opened it anyways. You fucking idiot. You just said. After I opened it, I found out it was some kind of robotic cat that was blue and without ears. It fiddled about with its body anyways, trying to find the on switch. If it's not on, how's it doing that? I pulled its tail and it turned on. It said, "Konnichiwa. 宿題のために何をしたが必要なのですか?" I said, "Do homework." And it turned to my desk and started writing negative things like, "Committing suicide is good." Or, "Fat people are idiots." I wouldn't really equate those two, but that's just me. 3 hours have passed and he is still writing negative things like, "Kill your teacher," and "Yo mama is fat." Again, don't think... In fact, he's nearly at the end of the jotter I was given by my teacher. I thought some random gibberish would work, so I said, "Watashi o korosu." For those who don't speak Japanese out there, he basically just told this thing, which his girlfriend said left him in some kind of vegetative state and was, quote, eating him alive. He just told this thing to kill.
Really? Why?
Specifically, he said, "Kill me." Poorly conjugated, but he said it.
I probably would say that if I had to, if I had to read this shitty Crappypasta.
But then he repeated what I said. Suddenly, out of a pocket on his body, he got a knife. Dun dun dun. He started stabbing me, right in the chest. Man, it's like this was a terrible idea. And then in the brain. I was screaming. As you're being stabbed in the brain? I didn't know what to do. He kept stabbing me full force. I had to badly go pee, but then... Of all the things to worry about at this point. But then I couldn't make it in time. I wet myself. He drank all of the pee that was in the small puddle. And then slashed my butt off.
Slashed my butt off?
Well, he's got his priorities in order, clearly. He then cut all my limbs off. The pee was stinging the remains of my...
Then how are you able to write this Crappypasta then?
By the time my mom got to the room, he was gone. She called the ambulance. Now, I'm in a vegetative state myself. And using Proloquo to go. which exists in the 1960s. In fact, I'm beside Shizuka in the children's hospital. I am worse than Shizuka, and I will stay in this state forever. I have developed a lifetime disability due to him. He's went on the loose. I am offering a 1 billion yen reward to the one that can find this monster who has affected my life. How are you going to pay that off? 10 years later, I died of a sad and peaceful death. Watch.
How are you able to write this?
He's dead, but he's still using a prolo quote to go. And yet, he has still not been found. He must have gone off to another poor country that has to experience the antics of this monster. Dofaemon's killing is a mystery. No, it's not. And it's still waiting to be solved 40 years later. So the lesson here is, don't tell robots with a history of killing people to kill you.